I just want to remind you guys that there is no right or wrong way to meditate. I go to film the video, right? And look who decides to join me. Aww, she's a good girl. And then she sits right where my tripod's supposed to go. So that's nice. Anyway, hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Carly, aka The Connected Creative, and this week I really wanted to, talk about a couple myths surrounding meditation, because I'm just so tired of people, not tired of people, but I'm just like so sad that people won't try meditation just because of these myths that aren't even true about what meditating is and how you should do it and how you shouldn't do it, what is right when it comes to meditating, what is wrong when it comes to meditating. I just think it's all a bunch of baloney, okay? So I'm gonna address those myths with you guys today and maybe put your mind at ease when it comes to at least trying meditation. So let's just get right into it. So the first and most common myth that I have heard from people is that only spiritual people or hippies can meditate or should meditate. And this is completely false, you guys. I feel like everyone and anyone can meditate and honestly should meditate. And yeah, that might be like an unpopular opinion, but come on, you guys, like that's just such an outdated stereotype. That's just not true. Meditation is such a beneficial practice, and I don't think anyone should, put it on the side or avoid it just because, quote unquote, only hippies or spiritual people should do it. And then myth number 2 is that you have to sit a certain way while you're meditating. You always see those like super stereotypical people meditating or pictures of people meditating where they're sitting with their back perfectly straight, legs are crossed, and then their fingers are like this on top of their knees. And that's awesome, right? That's a great way to sit and a really, visually pleasing way to meditate if someone else is watching you. But the truth is you can sit however you want while you're meditating. You can even lay down while you're meditating, which I don't recommend because it's easy to fall asleep when you're laying down. But honestly, if laying down is what makes you the most comfortable while you're meditating, do that. You can lay down all you want while you're meditating, or you can sit with your legs straight out, or you can sit with your knees up, or lean back against some pillows, or whatever you want. The whole point while you're meditating is to get as comfortable as possible and to relax. There's no right or wrong way to sit, you guys. And then myth number 3 is that you have to sit in complete silence while you're meditating. And honestly, that is so intense. Like, just focusing on your breath in complete silence is so hard. Like, you're never gonna get in the zone that way, especially if you're a beginner. So what I recommend as a beginner, if you're just starting out, is to throw on one of the thousands of guided meditations that are already on YouTube. Like, they're right there and especially made for beginners. So I will also link a playlist down below of my favorite beginner guided meditations, because I personally found them super helpful to get me in the zone when I wasn't quite sure about what meditating was in general. And then besides that, you could even put on just relaxing music to listen to, because I feel like if your mind has something to kind of focus on, it makes it easier to get into that relaxing, calm state of mind that meditation is really for. And myth number 4 is that you can't have any thoughts happening while you're meditating. No thoughts at all, dead silence, nada, nothing. And that is definitely not true. Like, how are you supposed to completely shut off your mind? We have 60,000 thoughts a day, and if you're not used to quieting those thoughts down, there's no way as a beginner that that's gonna happen for you while you're meditating. It's just not really a possibility, and that's okay. The goal while you're meditating is to just relax those thoughts as much as possible and to quiet them as much as possible. But don't spend the whole time meditating just trying to like stomp out all of your thoughts and getting angry every time a thought comes up. Just notice the thought, appreciate it, and then just focus back on your breathing or on your guided meditation and come back to it. It's totally fine to have thoughts while you're meditating. And then the beautiful thing is that the more and more you quiet your mind while you're meditating, the thoughts that you do have are thoughts that you'll be receiving instead of just the constant stream of thoughts you're having throughout your day. These thoughts that you're receiving are going to be more true and genuine to who you really are. And that is amazing. So don't get completely angry when you have a thought during meditation. It is okay. And then myth number 5, stacking right on top of not having any thoughts while you're meditating. The other myth is you can't have any emotions while you're meditating. You're supposed to just be completely zenned out, at peace and calm, no emotions whatsoever, and that's false as well. I think that sometimes when you're meditating, it's easier to notice any emotions that might have been happening in the background for you during your day or that you had woken up with. So like, let's say you're meditating and you really notice that your anxiety is down, you know, bubbling up the surface, down bubbling up. And it's really good for you to notice those things while you're meditating. Because you're quieting your thoughts, it's easier for you to dig deep and feel exactly what you're feeling. And the whole point of meditation is to notice those feelings, to process them through your breath work and through your guided meditation, and to kind of let them go in that way. Because by noticing them, you can release them. And then, where was I going with that? You notice them, you can release them, and then you can find peace with them. There we go, that's what I was looking for. You can find peace and make peace with these negative emotions and noticing why they're happening, and like I said, you can release them, and that is freaking amazing. Like I said, the whole point is to breathe through those negative emotions and let them go. So I hope that helped address some of the myths that might stop you from trying out meditation. I know that a lot of those beliefs and myths really stopped me from trying out meditation years ago, and I'm so grateful that I opened my mind and decided that, hey, maybe those myths aren't true, and gave meditation a shot. Hopefully you will as well, and if you have any questions or concerns regarding meditation, please let me know in the comments why can't I talk today? In the comment section down below, and I will try to address them as soon as I can. And I just want to remind you guys that there is no right or wrong way to meditate. I feel like I have so many friends come up to me asking me, hey, like, what is the right way to meditate? I feel like I'm doing it wrong. And you can tell that they're getting more stressed out by trying to meditate instead of actually getting the benefits from meditation that they should be getting, which is to relax and to find inner peace and calm. And you can't find that if you're too busy worrying about all the ways you could be meditating, quote unquote, wrong. Like I said, there is no right or wrong way to meditate. You will find the best way to meditate that works for you and what really gets you in that zone and in that connection. Trust me, you'll know when it feels right for you. There is no, what might be right for someone else might not be the same right for you, if that makes sense. Like I said, if you have any comments or questions or concerns, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate if you do. And I post new videos every week. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys. I'll show you guys. So this is my tripod, and she's laying directly where it's supposed to be. So yeah. Oh, but she's a good girl, huh? That good girl though. Yeah. Oh my goodness, love.